Reset. 41. I have taken in enough for the morning. From learning that the woman who birthed me is gone to my son asking questions I am afraid of answering, and as if that isn't enough, I find Moono, Nchimunya and Choonga in the parking lot at the office. I take in a deep breath before coming out of the car. I am not sure how this is going to play out, but for the life in me I do hope that it plays out as quickly as possible because I don't want the two anywhere close to me anymore. Really? Moono asks, looking at Nchimunya. I am not even sure why, but I feel this tug at my heart. He has the same look he had on 7 years ago when we found Moono at my mother's house. I have never really been able to get over that look because it determined the rest of how our lives played out. It was in that moment I came face to face with the hushed truth that maybe I was just another toy in the rich boy's life. Even after 7 years you are still throwing yourself at him. Have you got no shame? She is now directing her anger at me. Funny, right? How women will be quick enough to blame the other woman all because they are too afraid to accept that their men are the problems and would rather blame another woman than accept their reality. Even the fact that he is married can't stop you, right? And you, she adds, looking at her husband. Is this the main reason you wanted us to come back to Zambia? So that you can pick up from where you left with your whore? I will not allow you to insult her, Choonga says, coming to my rescue. She laughs. You are her man and yet she is here throwing herself at a married man and you are still defending her. Who knows, maybe they actually slept together last night. This time I am the one laughing and they all turn to look at me. What is funny? Still I laugh and it hurts my stomach, but I continue to laugh. I am neither amused nor pleased. This laughter is just the realization of how much everyone has taken me for a joyride and all along I didn't do much to defend myself. You know what, Moono? 7 years ago I would have cared about what you thought about me. 7 years ago I would have given a rat's ass about your views of me, but you know what? I pause for effect. You can think all you want. In fact, you can kiss my white ass for all I care because this man right here is your husband and I don't want anything to do with him. And yet you spent the night with him. Tame your wife, I say to Nchimunya, wanting to walk away, but Moono blocks my way. I don't know what you think you have on him, but trust me, this man is not leaving me for anything in the world. This man is my husband and he vowed to love me come what may, and he might go astray here and there, but I am the woman he will always end up with and back to. Me, Beatrice. Not you, and definitely not any other woman. The bitterness in her voice leaves chills all over my body. If this is your idea of marriage, then I want no part of it, I say, looking at Nchimunya. I am Mrs. Munsanje, and if you have to talk to anyone between the two of us, it's me, Moono says. I don't want to be married to a man who spends years wondering if he made the right choice by doing forever with his current. I don't want to be married to a man that can't stand up for himself, and I am definitely not getting married and living my life the way the two of you are, because you are an insult to the sacred union. And you know this because you are a bastard, and from the way I see it, you have no one in your life, not so. The both of you stop it. Nchimunya yells, taking me by surprise. I can see that his wife too didn't see this reaction coming. I am tired of hearing the both of you go back and forth like I am not here. If only. Stop it, Moono, he begs, interrupting her even before she can finish her sentence. I am sorry, Beatrice. Sorry for having called you last night. That was wrong, and I am just glad that you left me at Choonga's place. He turns to look at his wife. You are my wife, Moono, and by now you should know the kind of woman that I am. I would never cheat on you. Never, not with Beatrice, not with anyone. I made vows and I have been faithful. She swallows hard. Let us go home. I am tired and I have a terrible headache, he tells her. She nods her head and I can see that her features are softening. Thank you, Nchimunya says to Choonga, and he just smiles wordlessly. Moono walks to the car and now it's just the three of us. This is goodbye, Beatrice. I am sorry for showing up like this again after so many years. I am sorry for putting you through this. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve any of it. I would careless what you do, Nchimunya. You proved to be an ass years back and there is nothing that has changed, so stop bothering explaining yourself. I say, wanting to walk away, but he holds my hand. Your wife is waiting, Nchimunya. I say. He stands in my presence a little longer than necessary before he walks away. Your friend and author. Winnie. Hibiscus.